Okay, so this big old package arrived here, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm waiting on my TV parts from eBay, but they take forever. So this one, I'm not really sure exactly what it is. From the shape of it, I kind of think I know what is, and sometimes they take a while to ship them. I believe it is another drone, but let's see. Let's see what we got here, my friends. At least they came. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. It threw me off unless they shipped it directly from their warehouse, their Amazon warehouse, because this shipped from California, but I think it was a Chinese company that got a hold of me. This, my friends, is the sweetest new addition to the drone here. I'm gonna be careful with this bubble tape here because I kind of want to reuse this. This stuff gets a little bit expensive. If I can, I don't know if I can. That's pretty taped up pretty good. I might have to junk it. Okay, let's go ahead and open this guy on. Hey, would you look at that, guys? The MJXRC Bugs 3 new drone for review, my friends. That's absolutely fantastic. Now, something to keep in mind if you guys want to start your own review tech channel and receive free products like this, what you want to do is you want to make some good review videos, obviously some good high quality. It doesn't have to be all professional with like crazy cameras, but you want to present the product very nicely. And if it's a horrible camera, you definitely want to review it properly. If it's a great drone, great camera, review that as well. And then what happens is other sellers of similar companies, they actually find your videos on YouTube, leave an email in the description box so that those companies can then email you. That's what happens. They're like, hey, we saw your video of the other MJX. We want you to review our MJX. And I'm like, sweet, let's bring it. Free drones, baby. Well, we've created a little bit of a mess only because we are working on the Alienware computer tower. We're switching things up. I eventually wanted to do this, but I'm just kind of forced to do it now. I'm having a little bit more trouble with the other computer and the Dell monitor. I'm just going to double check to see if it's a graphics card issue. I'm having an issue updating my drivers. It says that it's already the best driver available. I'm trying to bypass that. It's a little tricky. I might have to go through administrative settings. So just in case, you know, I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep the Alienware or the other tower. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna sell quite yet. I only need one unless I wanna keep both of them for the garage, but that might be a little overkill. We'll see. This one already has cranked out really good memory right here. I'm just gonna run some specs on it because it says that max 1600 megahertz. I'm only allowed maximum 12 gigs of RAM for this motherboard. The other computer was juicing 14 with a possibility of more. If I downgraded to, I think it is 1300 megahertz, then I could have max 24 gigs of RAM, but I'm gonna look at some other spec just in case. And the only reason why I'm switching all this over is because I don't have the proper adapters for the power supply. I need these 6-prong, 2 of them, 6 prongs to enter into this one. Now this graphics card actually came with the tower that is in my office right now, Raytheon HD 5870, but it did not come with the power supply or hard drive. This computer came with the power supply, no hard drive, no graphics card. So I found both computers dumpster diving. This one again came in with that one with the RAM. This one came with this RAM. So I think he already had it dialed in, and of course for security he pulled his hard drive, and he probably had a pretty beefy graphics card in here. He probably pulled that too. Anyway, I got lots of hard drives around here. This one right over here, 500 gigabyte laptop one. We have a 400 gigabyte old one I pulled out of a Vista computer. We already have 2 slots right here, my 1.5 terabyte and my, I think it's another 1 terabyte or possibly lower than that, maybe a 500. We're gonna juice another one in here, and then we're gonna work on our 4th one. We want lots and lots. We're gonna eventually upgrade to SSD, don't worry about that one. But right now we're gonna take a little break, and if you're wondering, that's my ghetto flashlight, my iPhone, on top of the computer. Hopefully it doesn't slide off and crack the screen again, because I beautifully was able to fix that glass. Take a look at that. Now I realize when people do just junk computers, if something blows on the motherboard, they're like, well, I don't know what's going on. Clunk. I'm just gonna go buy a new one at Best Buy. That's when divers like myself cash in and read a little bit about the specs and what's going on. Try our best to fix it. Swap out parts. Do what you need to do. It's all free, baby. Free 99. Well, that just looks so much cooler, doesn't it? Blue LEDs. Sweet. Loving it. We're waiting for the drivers to install though, because right now our mouse isn't working. Both mouses isn't working, a hard line in nor Logitech wireless quite yet. We are getting power, of course, to our keyboard and all that fun stuff, but some drivers are still need to be installed. Our screens are a little funky right now. We need to go ahead and get it back up and running. So while we wait for those drivers to finish installing, let's go downstairs and see about last night's action. My friends, yes, I have fixed it. I have fixed it with your help and with the help of dumpster diving and finding a beautiful Raytheon 5800 series graphics cards. For some oddball reason, the MSI ones were not being able to handle that beefiness. I was trying to download drivers. I was trying to get all sorts of nonsense. I thought this was going to be able to do it, but it just didn't do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am back up and running. I just have to magnify my icons a little bit. We'll mess around with those settings, but look at that. Look at those settings. Let me go ahead and get off this one. This one, okay, we're going to have to do something about this one right here. Well, it's actually filling up the whole entire screen. Oh, maybe so. Maybe that's... Okay, so this one is running 1080. This one's running 1600 ultra sharp. Look at the clarifications. Look at my icons. They're just, sorry, the camera's getting a little weird, but this, we fixed it. Look at that setup. Whoa, slap your mama. Take a look at that right there. Just look at it. Just look at it, Johnny. So anywho, what I was gonna say was, it was a graphics card issue. Once I switched over to the Alienware right here, popped in my Raytheon 5800 series, of course, with the DVI-D dual link cable as well. We have fired up a recommended settings of 1600 ultra sharp. That's almost 2K. I don't know what 2K is. 4K ends in like the 2000s, so this is, I think it's about 2K. Yeah, anyway. Whoa, look at that hair. Whoa there, Johnny. Look at that hair. I think that's enough computer talk for right now. Bon appetit, huh?
Só prova.
Oh, she's stealing it. She's stealing it. Bon appetit.
Obrigada, Caio.
Bon appetit, tá?
Obrigado, Cris.
Ei!
Dá um pedaço pra minha mãe.
Não, só quero provar. Pronto.
She's stealing it. Look at the haul from last night. Let's go ahead and go on over it. I did show most of it up close and personal, but I want to get a little bit more intimate with the action. Those gloves were not part of it, so we'll go ahead and skip out that. I just touched the things over here. Let's get to this real quickly here. We got some random batteries and stuff like that. This was the grab bag right here. But coming over here, this is what's very interesting, okay? I did see some old disc drivers, CDs, movies, etc. in here, this little area right here. But take a look at this. There's like bags of rice, and it actually has like names on it, and with like, it just kind of random. So either they were portioning out the food for the family members, or possibly they were putting electronics that were water damaged in these bags. I felt each individual bag separately. There were no electronics like cell phones or anything like that drying out in rice. That's the only reason why I even thought that. We do have a Canon cartridge CL211 that possibly might still have some ink in there, because we do have that printer right over there, and so that I'll put off to the side. Other than that, just a wireless Microsoft mouse pad, some CDs into it. We have Norton Security, Cisco drivers, HP drivers. Some of these I'll actually keep there, like some of these HP drivers, brother drivers. Some of these, it's like actually if you want to reinitialize Windows for your HP product, there's one right there. System recovery, Windows 7, we might need that. There's actually all three of those discs in here as well. Anyway, and then just a couple others, nothing to really cry home to mom about, but there were definitely some movies and some interesting things. I think most of this is Vietnamese writing on some of these. And ladies and gentlemen, here is also a Starbucks gift card in the satchel right here. Take a look at this. We're actually gonna check the back of that off camera, and I wanna see if there is a balance, and I'll let you know tomorrow if there is a balance on there. We're hoping, we're crossing our fingers. There is some game, there was one game, teenage, this looks like it is for a computer. We have some sort of casino game there. Anyway, those are my gloves, forget those. These are a little bit dusty, but they are in good condition still. Only problem is they have a little bit of wear right up front right there, but no harm, no foul. I've been wearing horrible shoes for the garage, so I'll use these as like spare running shoes, or just spare, just cleaning around the house, walking through the canyon. Ventilated Nikes. Soles look excellent, and the bottoms look great as well too. I'll go ahead and go to the laundry facility, down the street and clean those because my wife will not let me clean shoes in our laundry. We do have another pair of Nikes and the Vans, remember that. We have a lot of shoes to wash. Okay, coming over here, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Even though that is costume jewelry, that is awesome. Has a nice little band up there like that. I'll be cleaning that up and giving that to my wife. She'll love that, to wear that around. I'll tell you what, bling bling, you know what I'm saying? Okay, coming over here to this. This is the slat wall hook. Let me take off that plastic so you know what I'm talking about. I'll hang that up on the slat wall, but it droops down and you hang clothes from these individual hangers. Again, someone shut down their boutique and I was able to grab that. I'll take that out of the plastic, hang that up in just a little bit here. Coming over here to the sweet atomic clock. Look at that. This goes off of radio frequency, I believe, and there is the proper month right there. It's 1:13 now officially. It is late in the evening, and we have Friday technically, 61.7 degrees Fahrenheit, with a time of 12:52 a.m., which I believe is right. Wave says okay. Distance is 31, 32. Don't know really what that means, but it goes off of region and radio time. You can do it in Celsius or Fahrenheit, set calendar, etc. I thought that was really cool. So either we'll keep that or possibly give that to Papai for Brazil. He might dig that. It might actually only be for the United States, which I think it is because there's a picture of the United States right there. So it might not be legitimate down in Brazil, so we might have to keep that. Coming over here, guys, this beautiful thing right here. I almost left this behind, but I dug it because I do have candles that I found, and you can put the candles in right here, hang that up on like your back wall or whatnot out on your patio, and that looks really sharp with your 5 candles. Light up the candles for a nice patio fire dinner. Let me show you that off of the brown carpet so you guys can kind of see what it looks like there. Absolutely great. Nice little centerpiece. That right there, you're going to pay about 20-25 bucks at Target just for that. Okay, coming over here. Actually, no, sorry. Let's come over here real quickly. We got some nice little mini lights, battery powered. I can use those for working on the car. That's great. You just need batteries for them or a plug right there if you had that type of plug, which I'm pretty sure that I do. So that's a great little garage work car light right there. Coming over here to the grand finale, a little bit dusty, obviously, because it is used. I have found a brand new one of these before. Wouldn't that be awesome if there was action inside? Only problem is no key. Will still sell, but people obviously need the key. But if I'm familiar with this thing, there is a little eject button here on the bottom, and bada bing, bada boom, we're in, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously not that secure. Nothing there, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing there. Sometimes they hide the big stuff under there. Bummer. Okay, well, hey, it was worth a shot though, huh? So we're gonna probably most likely just sell this, making sure there's nothing back there. And that should sell for at least, probably my guess, I think I sold my brand spanking new one. I think I sold it for about 100. This one should sell without the key. If it is working, it should sell for. The only problem though is I'm not sure even if I know how to test this without the key to be able to turn it on. Most likely you can jam something in there, turn it on, test it, but it should go for about 40-45 bucks in use condition after I clean it up, make it look all fresh. Let's see if it's come with any, yep, it has come with some paper there. That's great, so I can test it out. And this is pretty much the exact same one that I did grab brand new in Trash to Treasure episodes. That was a while ago. I think it had to have been ballpark about a year ago or so. I found the brand new one. Anyway, great little haul there. Definitely dug that. And let's see, I had something else to show you. Oh yeah, let me hook up that slat wall real quick. So that is absolutely sweet, guys. Look at that. Goes into your slat wall, droops down, 5 shirt hanger right there. Actually, it kind of looks like it's bent. I could probably bend that back a little bit like I am doing with my thumb there. Okay, perfect. There we go right there. So you hang your little coat hangers on your shirts and it goes teardrop down like that. So that's great for drying wetsuits or whatnot, or even hanging some sort of, nonsense. Obviously, it's not going to go there. I might put it up top there, hook my broom in there or something or other. We'll figure it out from there. Great little pickup. I dig that. Now I think we're either going to sell this or this is going down to the man cave for a gaming setup in the man cave, because I'm going to need an office computer and a garage man cave computer, but I'm not sure exactly if I need 2 beefy ones or not. So we might sell one or the other. This case is a full tower. It's huge. I dig the Alienware a lot better. Sorry, I told you I wasn't going to talk more about computers. It's kind of hard not to. That's pretty awesome. Whoa! Look at that 2K, baby. Well, you're going to see it through 1080p because this camera only records that, but wow! That's nice. Last question for you guys. I know this vlog's getting a little bit long, but I had one thing I wanted to ask you guys. I'm looking to, in my BMW E65, E66, same model, they actually have the software. I know you could probably hack it, probably gonna have to do that, but I'm wondering if I can use a Bluetooth transmitter that lets you connect to two devices, input or output in TX or RX. Can I bypass the security feature of only allowing phone calls and not music over Bluetooth? I don't know why they do that, and there's no AUX cable input in this car. I would have to get a third party. I might have to do that as well. If you guys know any information about Bluetooth receivers and transmitters, I'm trying to pair up my car with my iPhone to play Pandora music over my Bluetooth on my BMW. Again, BMW is kind of funky like that, and the older models, they have blocked that for some reason. I do have some coding software I might have to do, or might have to go backdoor behind, get a third-party AUX input into the back of my radio. We'll figure it out. God bless you, God protect you. Remember to carpe diem, baby, and live your dream. Thank you for coming along for the ride. Tomorrow is going to be even more special. I'll see you guys then. Later.